Hey guys, FilthyRobot here, back with Arumba to continue our 2v1v1v1v1. It's a really awkward thing to say. I think we'll change that name pretty soon. Beating up on AI using the broken base game mechanics, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I just got my maneuver bonus, 100% extra production towards light cap.
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty solid, yeah. Go and knock out some extra production. I never did get to get a second worker, and I'm tempted to not buy a worker. How much does a worker cost to buy? 105 gold for me right now. I don't want to do that because I mean I need amenities, but I'm worried I'm gonna end up with so many damn horses. I need to keep my gold income up.
Yep, you absolutely do.
On the other hand, I've got some gypsum I could improve.
I did put a Lux online. Oh, I'm at a city state. That's nice. First one. Exciting. You want me to send them a trade route? Fat chance. Alright. I wish I...
Alright.
This is
wow, I got my Pantheon at 12 faith.
12? I wonder if you're first. Does anyone else have... Can we tell if other people have Pantheons?
Okay, you've usually played on quick speed, and I remember playing on standard. A Pantheon was at 25. I think it's 25 on standard, 20 on quick, and I think it's 12.5 or 12 in this case. This is cutting the 25 standard in half.
Well, the reason why I say 20 is because that's the lowest increment that you can get from a goodie hat. So I almost never take faith generation. I almost always just find a goodie hat. So, yeah, it could be. Yeah. Could very well be. So you got it at 12. I wonder if that... We should see if that scales. When I get mine eventually, we'll see if it's more expensive.
Yeah, so I ended up with... I did end up getting the culture from horse tiles.
Nice.
From pastures in general, which is...
Did you notice any missing? Any Pantheons that you couldn't take?
I didn't really look. You were already waiting on me. One of the things that's really nice about Scythia is that if you don't... Oh, great. I was granted a recon unit. It's useless.
Yeah, right.
How do you... I can remove my scout from the game, but you don't get any money for selling a scout?
You do. Get money from selling a scout.
How come it doesn't say anything? Oh, I did. Wow, I got 30. It didn't say it in the tooltip, though.
Yeah, right. Kind of annoying.
That would make too much sense. So anyway, the nice thing about Scythia is that she, if you don't have access to 2 horses, you can just go for the stock horse archers, which ironically require 0 horses. Which kind of makes you question reality a little bit.
That's consistent with the Huns. The Hun horse archer from Civ 5 didn't take horses either. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So now I need to make a beeline for the policy that reduces my unit maintenance, which is going to be state workforce.
Yep. That's super important because the way the maintenance works is that's going to make all your horsemen cost 0 maintenance.
No, not true. They cost 1 maintenance. Horsemen have a maintenance cost of 2.
Oh, is it 2? I'm sorry. Yes, but
still, cutting it in half means I'll have twice as large of an army with my current economy. Right now, I'm losing money, so
this is one of the great parts about Gilgamesh is that the war cart is an ancient era unit, so no upkeep.
I might actually try to power out a district just so I can get this thing boosted. Sorry for taking a little bit longer than normal here.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I don't actually have access to a district right now.
I'm still brawling down a camp that seems to be spawning a ridiculous number of units.
However, just so you know, I could, if I wanted to, knock out a double pair of horsemen every turn now out of my capital.
Yeah, it does seem fairly absurd right now. Some of these balance decisions.
Yeah, but if I do that, I'm gonna bankrupt myself. So I'm gonna go and take another builder. See if I can get my amenities up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless it's an intended game mechanic, they're like, man, Scythia really ought to be able to just continue to spam horse archers and horses for the rest of the game. But the limiting factor is gold. What if we let them delete it? That's why we'll give them 2. They can delete 1 for gold.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to be so tempted if I start to have financial issues to just sell every other horse archer.
No, it's cheating. Cheating.
No, it's not.
Cheating.
No,
we agreed on rules. That's cheating.
I think you're a cheater. How dare you forward settle me, Greece? When I declare war on Greece, will you get upset with me if I do that?
Oh, no, you can do what you like with Greece.
I should have declared war on her earlier because apparently in the ancient era there's no warmonger penalty. You can declare war for free in the ancient era.
Is that your ancient era, or their ancient era?
Anyone. I believe if you're in the ancient era, you can declare war with no penalties.
I should think about doing that.
Yeah, because I am not in the ancient era anymore. I miss the Civ 5 ability to take promotions.
God, there's so many barbarians up here.
Let's see. Ooh, another goodie hut. What's your preferred path for the horse, the light cav promotion? You like the flanking bonus, the pillage, the depredation?
I like the flanking, mostly because the tier 1 seems more useful to me.
Against ranged and siege units?
Yeah.
Well, I also like the idea that I can get the movement speed boosted a little bit quicker.
Guess I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of texts that don't put me in classical quite yet, I guess.
So you're going to actually intentionally not move into the next era?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see a lot of. I mean, I want to. A lot of times I'm doing that anyways to micromanage city-state quests. So it lets me do things like finish all the quests and then enter classical to get the next round of that if I can. Not that I'm doing that right now. At the moment, I'm just slamming war carts into an apparently unlimited number of barbarians. So
what's your military look like right now?
5 war carts and 2 archers.
Okay, I'm sitting on. I've got 6 archers and my starter warrior.
And if I'm not terribly mistaken, come on, C6 can take that. I think England's about to attack Gandhi for me, which should be fantastic.
Actually, I'm almost tempted to go for a holy site. Maybe I could go for a religion. I mean, Scythia is pretty good at a lot of different things. She's got the religious ability, like the religious focus from her Kurgan, right? You can build Kurgans for lots of faith. She gets tons of early culture from being able to go for the. She almost always seems to knock out that pantheon that I got.
Yeah, the horse one. It's so good. I think that's. I honestly don't think the pantheons are very well. I don't know about very well balanced. I don't think they're very equal. I tried out a couple other ones and been very disappointed with most of them. And that's one of the ones that consistently seems good to me. The stone pantheon is the other one that seems pretty consistently decent to me.
All right.
But my build order has been just pretty much all military. Like I think I built a couple builders in between, but like other than that, it's been just military, military, military.
Wow. Well, I think I'm probably going to end up playing a little bit slower than you because I'm starting to get a lot more units out, which is going to take time.
You talked me out of a turn timer.
Yeah, well, I didn't want you to rush me.
It's alright, it's alright.
Not nice. So on top of all the other advantages that cavalry get, they ignore zone of control, so that's fun.
Yeah, well, I know, like, doesn't it feel just a little bit absurd? Like, how many boosts they have?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what the point of building a melee unit is right now. Like, why would I ever want a melee unit? Ever. Like, everything that I'm fighting that is good, all the strong units are horsemen, cavalry in general, right? Ignore zone of control. So why the hell am I doing that?
I've been denounced already.
I'm seeing damage on England's units, heavy chariots near Gandhi's borders. I wonder if I can tell if they're at war with somebody or not. Yeah, they're at war with Gandhi. That's awesome.
Losing 10 gold per turn though right now, so I really gotta, square this up a little bit.
Yep.
So I think one of the things that's happening as well is that on turns where I'm making horses, right, I have 12.4 production in my capital, and I'm getting that doubled by the policy. And they don't cost that much, right? A horse only costs, well, it says 80, but somehow I'm able to knock it out in 1 turn. I think it's because of the turn timer, or the online thing. I don't think it does what you said, where it reduces the cost.
I think it's just not. You think it's hidden in the calculation?
Yeah, I just think it's hidden right now.
The other thing is for that too is there's no, as best as I can tell, remember that 1 turn wonder we did in that first game we played together? I'm almost certain that there's no cap on overflow right now, which means that if you do this like this with your 1 turn shit, eventually you'll 1 turn a wonder.
Yeah, so I think what's happening is like I'm able to stockpile resources, stockpile production
while building 2 horses a turn.
By building horses and horses and horses. And then when I switch to something else, all of the bonus production I got towards horses ends up going on towards whatever else I want to make it. It's just stockpiling the resources.
It's fairly ridiculous.
Right, I need more. What is it that it's money. Money is what I need. Which means I just need to build a district. Alright. I don't even care what district it is, I need a district. I could build a campus with no adjacency bonuses, that's cool. No, I can't justify that.
What does this even mean? 7 combat strength versus units in district. So that means when I'm defending against a unit shooting me in a district, because you don't attack a unit in a district, right? You attack the district itself. Seems pretty weak. I have a hard time with heavy cav, which is what the war carts are, going anything except the right hand side, the barding route, reactive armor route. I can't ever justify doing the other one for me. All right. Billion more war carts. I'd really like to get the policy that makes my war charge cheaper. That'd be really nice, but I can't clear this barb camp because it has spawned about 3 barbs per turn. Like, I don't know what the deal is with this barb camp. I have 5 war carts slamming into it, and it's spawning more barbs than I can kill. Like, come on. Come on, Arumba.
I'm working here.
Oh,
I'm taking down Argos.
Oh, you're already on Greece? Okay, nice, nice.
Yeah. And so, okay, so two things we need to cover real quick is that, so one of the things that makes me even more ridiculous, this civilization, is that not only do I get this insane amount of forces, but also every time I kill a unit, with any unit, they heal.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
It is really ridiculous, isn't
and
it?
think how brutal that is in multiplayer where first moves, where sometimes you get your first move off and sometimes you don't. So sometimes you don't get to assign your promotion, your unit just dies. And if he clicks first, then he gets that free 50% heal. Finally. Alright, now I can get the bonus production for this. Finally cleared this barb camp. Took me forever. Oh, I should be able to check army score too. I'm really kind of curious. So I've spammed nothing but military. I'm actually 4th in military right now. Are you 1st?
Let's see. How do you... We haven't even found
No, I see. Unmet player Arumba actually tells me you're 3rd. So.
Yeah. Domination victory. Is that what you're looking at, or score?
Yeah. Well, I mouse over on the domination victory stuff. You mouse over, you can see the actual military score. It's of course a value that I don't know if it means anything. Like I guess we could check that right now. We could add up our military. Does it actually the combat strength of our military? I'd like to know that. So I'm at 237, and these are how much? They're 30 each. So that should be pretty easy. Oh, but all my units are wounded. I bet you it doesn't account for that. I bet you it accounts for wounding. All right.
Oh, sweet. I just finished my workforce policy. Now I can get my unit maintenance. So I think we're going to slow up a little bit here on inscription.
On the negative gold.
Yeah, I'm really... Well, I have 200 in the bank, so I can actually float it for like 15, 16 turns, but...
You will eventually run out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I could have stolen a builder there. England and yeah, I think Gandhi managed to piss off England before I pissed off England by settling close enough to her capital that she just was like, this is bullshit. Not either of them really caring that was even closer to my capital, but that was before my first city, which means that when I settle my first city, they're not mad at me. It's kind of nice.
All right. Well, I have a new city. What should I do with Argos that I've conquered from Greece? More horse archers, perhaps.
Yeah, I think this game will probably go to a decent length, maybe like medieval, and
then we'll have conquered everyone.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
Yeah, totally.
So are you bothering with horse archers? They just feel so much inferior to me than horses.
I only build horse archers with Scythia. Well, she's the only one that can build them, right?
I was gonna say
I only build them if I don't have the ability to get 2 horses in the cap, like in my civ. Because otherwise, like, yeah.
But does Scythia ever spawn without 2 horses in their cap?
Yeah, I've had it before. Or like a barbarian will come in and pillage one of your tiles or something, and then you can't produce them.
I don't underrate the...
You don't have a... But yeah, they seem much weaker than regular cap. And as per normal here, using my horses to heal themselves by attacking enemies.
Yeah, I'm jealous of that because that is a delaying factor right now for me, is I have to actually heal my units.
Yep. I hear ya. The Kurgan, I forget, the Kurgan gets a bonus from each adjacent Kurgan, is it, as well?
I think it's just adjacent pastures.
Well, pastures I know for sure is one of them. And I don't have any near this city, and this city's struggling for food right now. So I kind of need +1 faith, +1 gold. Ah, it's just the adjacent pastures. That's a pretty bad location to do it in then.
Well, my 3-pop expand is also one popping or one turning war carts. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I'll be doing that for the next 100 turns.
You've got 2 huge advantages, right? One is that your war carts have no maintenance, and then the other is that you have this unique ability with your nation where you gain like AoE experience. I haven't really figured out exactly how that thing
Oh shit!
works.
I haven't been tapping that at all. Oh my god! I need to get down there. And yeah, in multiplayer, just seemed to be any like combat that was occurring that you weren't directly at war with, where people were getting experience. You seem to be getting experience for. But I haven't been paying any attention to that at all.
All right, I'm gonna stop beeping at me, game. I swear, you are pressing buttons to make that happen.
I can make it beep. You ready?
What did you do? How do you do that?
You just unready turn and hit next turn again. And
That's just rude.
But that's not why I'm doing it. It's because I do something and I'm like, oh, I could change this, because I had some delegations that I hadn't assigned, so I went back to look at that. So
I see. I don't like how when you've said you're done with your turn, you can't even like look at how your cities are working, like where they are.
There's some other annoying parts of that too, because when you hit end turn, you can actually assign the production. Like you can tell your city to focus on working food or focus on working hammers. But when the turn rolls over, you find out that didn't actually take. So like it lets you manipulate that while you've already hit end turn, but it doesn't actually save those things you told it to do, which I really don't like.
That's just evil. That's what that is. So since I have 2 horses, is there any real advantage to building the encampment?
No. I mean, it's actually a fairly, turns out that actually is pretty useful on defense versus players, but I have a feeling when you're Scythia, you're not going to be doing a lot of defense. So.
Yeah, pretty unlikely.
Doesn't seem like something I'd be too worried about. No walls in London. That may be a mistake.
So you're actually aggressively attacking an AI right now as well?
I have not. I've just cleared out this barb camp, but no, not quite yet attacking. But the plan is to be doing that very soon. Just been getting a critical mass of war carts, and I built some archers to actually give me a pretty decent shot at killing cities soon. I have found that just slamming horsemen is totally fine. Why the?
It fills you with determination.
Slamming horsemen as Scythia is their intended mechanic. Just attack all the things.
Yes, yeah, but taking cities with horsemen doesn't feel like an intended mechanic. Melee just seems, especially melee cavalry units, just seem way too good at doing damage to cities. Like in Civ 5, you can't just slam. You can slam melee units into cities, but you're going to be in for some really unpleasant surprises because your melee units are all going to die doing that. So.
The thing is with as soon as they get walls up, the Cavs start to get much weaker.
Yeah.
For slamming against.
I still was taking other players' cities last night when I was playing with knights, totally just surrounding a city with knights, and I could take it in 2 turns of attacks.
Now here's a question: if I can I attach a battering ram to a horse?
Yes, you can.
It'll slow the horse down unless I get the final promotion on the horse tree, right? Which
yeah,
is
but
the
why even attach it? Just manually move it. The attachment stuff doesn't seem, and that way you don't lose any friggin' movement.
Because here's why you attach it, Filthy. Don't ask silly questions. It's funny in my mind to picture a horse with a battering ram on it.
I see.
Like it's not actually like a unit of its own. No, it's a horse ram. It's a battering ram horse.
It's a horse ram. All right.
Hilarious to me. So that's why. All right, I am only losing 5.9 gold. Let's make more horses. We're now going through the jungle. The other advantage with horsemen is their 4 movement makes it so that they can move through 2 rough terrain tiles per turn, where even scouts can't do that.
Yeah.
Like that's insane. They're so good. There's so many things about them.
Yeah, they're a really incredible unit.
Unfortunately, Sparta now has walls. Damn. It's gonna make things a little bit trickier.
They'll manage, I'm sure.
However, he still can't shoot me with a city center. So there's always that.
Oh, I just stole a builder and it didn't. So bad, so bad. Beep beep. 4 cards. Things are so ridiculous.
Oh wow. So rushing a worker by consuming a forest will allow you to use that worker on the same turn that you rush it.
Yeah. Unlike Civ 5, you do actually finish production by rushing on the same turn you rush.
I should have taken a closer look at that promotion tree again.
Yeah, I struggle with that. It's one of the things I actually want to sit down. Like, I've been so busy with streaming and doing it all live that in live with the turn timers, it's not a lot of time to think. I've been wanting to sit down and actually take a look through those promotion trees again.
Hey, cheers, mate. I met you.
Hey.
Sumeria, FilthyRobot, Scout.
Where did you meet me? Awesome.
Yeah, that's my initial warrior. He's well far east, probably about, oh gosh, I don't know, 25 tiles east of my start location. He's gone on a little bit of a roundabout path.
Good.
So, well, anyway, I guess we gotta take a break here.
All right, see you guys soon.
See you in a bit.